Yo, what's up, guys? I got 6 player props for Tuesday, including some esports bets. So it's currently the MLB All-Star break. We're going to be lighter on MLB, but esports is pretty profitable, and I'm going to be running you through 6 picks. So I'm not going to be looking at prize picks in this video. I'm going to be looking at a platform called Parlay. So I know some people are like, oh, prize picks is better, it's more popular. But if you care about making money, you'll notice Parlay has better payouts than prize picks. So if you go 5 for 6 in a 6-leg parlay, on Parlay, you get a 2.5x payout. On prize picks, you only get a 2x payout. So it may be less popular, but it's easier to make money on Parlay because they have better payouts than prize picks. So this is a platform I've been using a lot recently. They only have $60 max bet sizes, which is a little annoying because, you can only bet $60 even if it's a play you really like. But still, I've been able to run up, $2,700 of profit. You can see right here, you just go to your history. So over $2,700 of profit. I've only bet $9,000. So my ROI on this platform is like 30%. So long story short, if you like making money, this is a good platform to get. They have a $100 deposit match. You put in 100, they're going to give you 200. There's going to be $200 in your account, and I'll include a link below. You can use my refer a friend code, just my name, Alex M, and they're going to give you a $100 deposit match. But anyways, let's kind of get into my picks. So the way that Parlay works, just like prize picks, is any 6 picks you select, it doesn't matter if you take overs, unders, this payout never changes, right? Like this is your payout. So long story short, to beat this platform, to make money on this platform, I reverse engineered their payouts. So this is just Parlay payouts. And I'll include this spreadsheet in the description. You can reach out with any questions. But basically, to be profitable on Parlay, all you have to do is win above 53.2% of your player props, right? So Chelsea Gray, over under 6.5 assists. If you can get player props like this, like Chelsea Gray, over under 6.5, if you can get these right over 53.2% of the time, you're going to make money on this platform long term, right? So basically, all of the money I've made on Parlay, when I'm looking for profitable bets on Parlay, all I'm doing is I'm looking for player props winning above 53.2% of the time. So typically the tool I start out on is the fantasy optimizer of OddsJam. And I'll include a link below, but people have different betting strategies. I never want to, degrade certain people's betting strategies, but I just follow the data because it's foolproof. Some people like to bet with their gut, but that's what 99.9% of sports bettors do. Almost all of them lose money. So that's not what I do. I just follow the data and look for a mathematical advantage. I take my gut and my emotions out of sports betting. So for example, the first pick I went with on Parlay is a League of Legends play, so an esports bet, is I'm on Chioni over 12.5 map 1, map 2 kills. So the first 2 maps in League of Legends, I'm taking him to go over 12.5 kills, right? And you may be like, Alex, this is such a random bet. Why do you like it? And basically, it's just data, right? So if you look at Underdog Fantasy, which you can see right here, they have this guy's line. Parlay at 12.5, right? As seen right here. Parlay has his line at 12.5. Prize picks, Underdog Fantasy has his line higher at 13.5, right? So Underdog Fantasy, Parlay we found a line discrepancy. All these sports books, prize picks, Underdog, they all have their own unique models. So they all set lines independently. They all want to be unique. So they all have different lines from one another. So Underdog has his line at 13.5. What about Prize Picks? Prize Picks has this guy's line at 13, right? So Prize Picks 13, Underdog 13.5, and Parlay at 12.5. So looking at the other data points in the market, right? Parlay is too low, which is why the OddsJam Fantasy Optimizer right here is recommending that we take Chioni over 12.5 first 2 map kills. because the other two sports books are higher. So nothing super complicated here, but you can see it's the same thing for Sophie Cunningham. So WNBA, it doesn't matter what sport you're betting on. That's what's great about following the data, is you're always going to win long term. When you're finding plays with an edge, is Chioni over 12.5 kills a lock? No, it's not a lock. It's just a bet with a mathematical edge because we found value in the odds, right? So Sophie Cunningham, her line is also at 12.5. Odds Jam, the fantasy optimizer, is recommending that we take the over. Why? Well, look at Underdog Fantasy. Once again, they have the line at 13.5, so this is a completely different sport, but it doesn't matter, right? The exact same thing holds. Parlay plays at 12.5. The other sports books are higher, which indicates to us as sharp sports bettors following data that Parlay play has their line too low, right? And if their line's too low, we're going to win that bet above 53.2% of the time, which is exactly what the fantasy optimizer is saying, above 53.2% of the time, and we're going to win long term. So, I just follow the data. Again, people have different betting strategies. Do whatever you want. I'm just telling you in these videos how I bet and, what I'm going with, and this is how I've made a 30% ROI on this platform. I'm not betting with my gut. I'm just following the data. So long story short, my 6 picks are right here. Griner under 29.5 PRAs, Cunningham over 12.5 PRAs, Jackie Young over 25.5 PRAs, Chioni over 12.5 kills, 6 Karma under 5 kills, Shenji over 5.5 kills. So again, it's like the same concept, nothing, particularly glamorous about it, but the Shenji guy, right? His line is 6 on the other sports books, Prize Picks and Underdog. Parlay Play has his line at 5.5, so their line's too low relative to the market, which indicates to us that we should take the over, right? And this is exactly how you make money sports betting in a data-driven way, in a way that you're always going to win long term because you're just finding line discrepancies and taking advantage of them. So 6 early player props I have for Tuesday, July 11th. Hopefully this video was helpful. I'll include my email in the description if you want to reach out, have any questions. Let's make some money.